Merci, Madame la Présidente.
Thank you, Madam President. Donald Trump has just announced that he's going to increase tariffs by 25% on European goods. It's an unfortunate decision, but not really a surprising one. Why? Well, because the US know that the EU ends up in giving in. They don't defend the interests of their members. The EU is happy to be a technocratic arrangement, removed from industrial reality, unable to protect its workers, its factories, a facade that prefers posturing to actual real action, as if submission is a guideline. This recent announcement from Washington is one in many, and what's clear is our manufacturers, our car sectors, our workers are the ones who are going to be paying the short price. In the short term, are going to be paying the price for the problems with selling their goods, but then in the longer term, either closure their factories, and we will all pay in loss of sovereignty. This isn't something that's come from clear blue sky. This is also the result of our own inability to assert ourselves. Strategies that have been going on for years. For far too long, the European Union has been trying to apply all sorts of procedures out with their territory without any rationale, but with dogma. This Green Deal is basically sacrificing our competitiveness, and we are giving up our lead in these technologies to China. China, who protects, who encourages and supports its industry, as the US does. And during this time, the European construct is failing. We're seeing a lack of coordination, a lack of will, a lack of vision. Worse than that, we see that the Commission is actually financing extremist NGOs. They are undermining industry. They're allowing the NGOs to impose their ideology. So it seems that's replaced strategy. The European project today is a continent without factories, without energy, without jobs. There's no compass. The lack of realism in the people who are trying to lead, and bureaucratic illusion to Europe, which is really sabotaging what is left of its industry. It's high time to say stop to this, to defend our industrial independence, to protect our jobs, our expertise, our competitiveness, of keeping our feet on the ground. Because if Europe is going to continue with this form of suicide, there'll be nothing tomorrow. We can only shed tears for what we've lost without fighting. Thank you.
I give the floor now to Patrick Yaki, 1.5 minutes.